A very good morning to all of my viewers. Have a nice and safe day. Today we will discuss about another new topic in biology. Not very new, rather in a new form. We will discuss about chronobiology. Okay, it is a new term but very old subject. The chronobiology is not very new, but it is a new term with old concepts. It is basically derived from three Greek words. What are they? Chronos, chronos, chrono, bios, bio from bios, logi, it is derived from logos. Chronos means time, bios means life, logos means to study. Hence, this chronobiology deals with the study of living organism or life with respect to time. Okay, so study of living organism with respect to time is chronobiology. The chronobiology, what is its aim? The basic aim of chronobiology is to analyze cyclical phenomenon in living organism. The basic aim is to analyze cyclical events in living organism. Okay, so we already discussed about adaptation in biology. What is adaptation? Adaptation deals with the descent of modification with respect to time, and here the modification takes place in the body or periodic changes takes place in the body, not respect to environmental cue, but there is an internal pacemaker which regulate all the activities. Okay, so this is the definition of chronobiology. Then what chronobiology actually deals with? Suppose we are analyzing adaptation. What is adaptation? The changes in organism with respect to external, the changes in living organism with respect to environmental changes is adaptation. But in chronobiology, we will read the changes in the body with respect to certain internal organs. Adaptation is different from chronobiology. How it is different? Because it is always deals with internal organs of the body. All the internal organ produces certain changes in the body of living organism. Is it okay? So the adaptation is different from chronobiological event. Generally, which is the internal regulatory area? As you know, there is a biological clock in the brain which is specially located in the SCN, suprachiasmatic nucleus of hypothalamus, okay, which regulates such rhythms. This physiological chronobiology deals with rhythm. Rhythm means the periodical changes in organism. Such periodical changes are regulated by the biological clock. The biological clock is located in suprachiasmatic nucleus of hypothalamus. Okay, so this is the real meaning. This is the real sense of chronobiology. So during chronobiological analysis, we have to analyze all such things. Okay. So these are the chronobiological analysis first. So let's discuss about the molecular mechanism of chronobiology and different theories uh, on the basis of its discovery. Okay, so let's discuss the historical events. Let's come the historical events. Okay. Prior to 1970, prior to 1970, nothing was known about chronobiology. So, in 1970, Benzer and Konpeka, Benzer 1970 and Konpeka, okay, Benzer and his student Konpeka conducted a series of experiments. What was their purpose? To know the chronobiology regulating area. So, Benzer and Konpeka, they conducted a series of experiments by taking flies. In case of flies, they mutated a number of genes. They carry gene mutation. Okay, and in their experiment, when they mutate a gene, okay, called as period gene, these two, they induce mutation in period gene, which produces period protein. Okay, when mutation is induced in it, what happened? The rhythm disturbed. Okay, mutation, it causes a rhythm disturbed. Is it okay? So they got a conclusion that this gene has certain relationship with the rhythm, because in absence of or in mutation of this gene, there is a disturbance in the rhythm. Okay. So after that, other experiments were carried out. What happened? So after this event, they started searching the molecular genetics, which is the real molecule causing chronobiological events. They started searching the molecular events. Okay, so after this 1970, other experiments were conducted by Brandeis University. Okay, other experiments conducted at Brandeis University. Another experiment conducted. What was in this experiment? In this experiment, on the same fly, it is seen that this spore protein is maximum at peak at daytime. Okay, it became peak at the it became peak at the night time, and at daytime it is minimum. Peak at night and at daytime it is minimum. What make it so? Why it is peak? Why rhythm is produced during its peak activity? So, to know all sorts of things, another in 1990, Hardin, Hall and Rosbach. Okay. So after 1970, in 1990, okay, another historical event was conducted in 1990. This experiment was conducted by Hardin, Paul Hardin, Richard Hall, and another scientist, Rosbach. Okay, they conducted a series of experiments on this fly protein. What was the experiment? To know actually the role of for protein and the role of the gene. Okay, this shows that suppose this is the cell, this is the nucleus. Inside the nucleus there is DNA. What happened? Inside the nucleus there is DNA. This DNA produces mRNA. Inside nucleus, DNA produces mRNA, messenger RNA. This messenger RNA, what happens? It enter into cytoplasm. This is the mRNA which entered into the cytoplasm. Okay. So inside cell, this is DNA. From DNA, mRNA is produced. What happened after that? After formation of mRNA, ribosomes attached here and produces protein. This is the protein. This protein is called as por protein. This is por protein, the product of period chain. Okay, we are discussing before about this protein. This por protein regulates the biological rhythm. So this por protein now regulate a rhythm. Okay, regulate a rhythm. What happened after that? After producing rhythm, it enters back. This protein enters back to nucleus. Okay, so the por protein again goes back to the nucleus and suppress the period chain. Okay, here the protein when enter into the nucleus back, it is suppressed. Por protein. That means it suppresses the DNA and suppresses the protein. This is called as translation feedback loop. So this is called as translation feedback loop. It is happening. Clear? So according to this experiment, cell produces DNA. From DNA we are getting mRNA. mRNA produces protein. This protein is por protein. It produces its rhythm, then goes back to nucleus. Inside nucleus, it deactivates the period chain. Clear? This is called as translation feedback loop. Okay. After that, after translation feedback loop, in 1994, another two genes were discovered by Michael Young. That is timeless gene and double time gene. Timeless gene, double time gene. Okay. So another two gene, timeless gene and double time gene. What are their role? The timeless gene produces time protein, TIM protein. Let's see what the role of these two genes. Timeless gene and double time gene. This is timeless gene, produces TIM protein. It produces a rhythm. It produces a rhythm. The biological rhythm produced by it. So the double time gene, it produces another protein. Okay, a double time protein which delay the per protein accumulation. Okay, so it produces double time protein. Okay, when both these are produced, okay, this it has the role to produce rhythm, but the double time gene, it reduces, it slows down rhythm. It slows down the rhythm. Clear? So these are the two genes present in higher organisms. Now occurrence of rhythm. The rhythm or chronological events takes place in protozoa, okay, in all animals, okay, in different fungi, in different eukaryotic plants. So all sorts of in all these cases the rhythm takes place. The rhythm may be 24 hours. Okay, so there are different type of rhythm. When the duration of rhythm is 24 hours, it is circadian rhythm. Okay, when the duration is 29 days, okay, it is lunar rhythm. 29 days, it is lunar rhythm. Clear? When it is 365 days, what happens? It became annual rhythm. It is the annual rhythm. Clear? So all this rhythm is regulated by SCN, suprachiasmatic nucleus of hypothalamus. So it is all about the historical events occurring in the rhythm. So let's discuss different types of rhythm. What are different types of rhythm? Suppose we are taking the example of circadian rhythm. What is circadian rhythm? The circadian rhythm is a biological process that is repeated at every 24 hours interval. 24 hours interval. This is a circadian rhythm. Okay. So daily, it is a daily cycle occurring in animals. Suppose when the animal's activity became peak during day, it is called as a diurnal. Diurnal. When it is peak at night, nocturnal. When it is peak at the evening, it is called as crepuscular. Crepuscular. So these three are circadian rhythm. Three type of circadian rhythm. Okay. So crepuscular rhythm found in rabbit, found in hares. The nocturnal rhythm, it is found in different type of nocturnal individuals. What are the nocturnal? The activities peak at the night. Okay. So it includes bat, fox, firefly. These are nocturnal. Then this is all about circadian. Then next to circadian rhythm, there is another rhythm, that is ultradian rhythm. Second one, ultradian rhythm. What is ultradian rhythm? During this rhythm, the biological process repeated at less than 24 hours. Okay, so it is different from here. What happened in ultradian rhythm? During this process, the different biological events goes on repeatedly. What are these? Suppose blinking of eye, pulse rate, circulation, blood circulation in body, everything. These are ultradian. These are under ultradian rhythm. So, infradian rhythm, another three. Infradian rhythm. What happens in infradian rhythm? This biological process is longer than 24 hours. Okay, so all these are three types of rhythm. This infradian rhythm again divided into different types. What are they? Suppose one is circumceptan rhythm, which is repeated within 7 days. Okay, the rhythm is circumceptan rhythm. Okay, when it is 14 days, circa diseptan. 14 days, it is circa diseptan rhythm. Okay, when it is circa vigintan rhythm, that is 20 days. Circa vigintan. Okay, that is 20 days. Okay, another rhythm that is circa annual rhythm. 1 year or more. Circa annual rhythm. Okay, so these are different type of rhythm. These are infradian. Another rhythm that is tidal rhythm. Let's erase it. That is tidal rhythm. So circadian, ultradian, infradian. Then the fourth type of rhythm is tidal. What happens in tidal rhythm? Actually, due to attraction of sun and moon, there is instability of water in sea. Whether they come to nearest to land surface at its peak activity, and it is farther from the land due to minimum activity. Okay, so such type of rhythms are called as tidal rhythm. Clear? So these are all about different type of rhythms and their role. So we'll discuss the next chapter in coming video. Thank you all.